Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Aquasponder. My name is Nicolas Marion and today's on video I wanted to share my experience that I went through with the Salifert Flatworm eXit. Now, funny story about this, when I discovered I had some flatworm in my tank and I noticed it was going to invade my aquarium very soon, I went to my pet shop and I bought this product but also a fish, and that fish was the Damsel Springer. It's known for being a little bit of a parasite controller. Now, after only 1 week, I noticed that my fish was doing a pretty dang good job. Time goes on, I couldn't find any spot, any flatworm at all. I had like a perfect nano fish that eat flatworm and it was not even aggressive either. It was basically like the perfect match for my aquarium. So I ended up not even using this product because it was completely eradicated in my system. But after many months, that fish unfortunately died. Many months later, I introduced new frag to my system and I always dip my coral, but for those coral that can be dipped. But eventually I noticed a new flatworm and soon enough they were back in with the invasion. The reason why I'm telling this is also because the Flatworm eXit is a product that expires eventually, and it was sitting down in my shelf for a long period of time. That product was about to expire like 2 months before I used it. So maybe it had an impact on my experience, maybe not, I'm not quite sure honestly. Also for this experience, I wanted to document how coral react to this, and the toxin released by the flatworm also. Most of the flatworm usually hang on the soft coral like mushroom, tosul, maybe like zoantid, etc. I never noticed those parasites on my Burness or other SPS. Also, this experience was to test other parasites like the eating Montipora Nudibranch, and at the time I was filming this, it was killing my 2 Montipora that I have in my tank. So I asked myself, does the Salifert Flatworm eXit work to remove Nudibranch? Short direct answer, no, it didn't. Also on the Acerina, the little star, it didn't seem to bother them either, so it wasn't working for those 2 parasites. Now before using this product, it's better to prepare some bucket of water change, just in case. So I proceeded with the recommendation from the manual. I tried to remove as much flatworm I could in the tank before using the treatment. You might be surprised by the amount you have in your system, so be careful with that. 2 days prior to this treatment, I renew my Activate carbon to make sure I have like a very fresh one. So I removed this Activate carbon just before using the treatment. I don't have any UV or ozone machine, but I left my skimmer, like they said, to help to remove the toxin when the flatworm died. Now, if I remember correctly, I added 26 drops of the Flatworm eXit in my tank initially, and within 45 seconds, I immediately saw the flatworm react to it. You could see like they were running everywhere in the glass, everywhere in the aquarium. They were like a Speedy Gonzales basically. Then a couple minutes later, they started to float a little bit everywhere in my tank. It's kind of hard to show this on the camera because I have a camera phone, but you can see them like when your naked eyes. They float a little bit everywhere. So make sure like you just siphon those ones. So my first question was really good. I was really pleased to see the flatworm dying, but I started to observe 2 things. The first one was not all the flatworms seem to be affected by this solution. I noticed smaller like a baby flatworm seem to be more resistant. This is a big issue when it comes to eradicate a parasite in your aquarium. If they were like just maybe like just only one, this product become basically useless. The second thing I noticed was the coral reaction. I'm not sure by what they were reacting. Maybe it's because of their product, or maybe it's because of the toxin released by the dead body flatworm. I'm not, honestly, I don't know which one of those 2. It caused those mushrooms like to open up like this, their mouth. I don't know, so if you know, maybe just leave me a comment below. So when I saw the product wasn't working completely, I decided to add more drops to my tank. And after many hours, I observed many flatworms still surfing on the mushroom despite the triple dose that I put and I add liters during the day in my tank. I don't know how many treatment is needed to kill all the parasites in the tank, but unfortunately in my tank it didn't seem to work 100%. Even after like couple treatment, I saw some flatworm coming back, so the treatment never really worked. So when I saw it wasn't really working correctly, I decided to go back and buy another Springer Damsel. The scientific name is Chrysiptera springeri, if I said that correctly. Unfortunately, this one had like quite a character. He's now like the boss of the tank, and he harassed my clownfish. And on top of that, he's not the best predator that I had, and he's a little bit lazy. So I might kick him out of the apartment if he doesn't pay the rent. So we'll see what he does. Now, if you guys have experience with this product, or have other natural predator that eliminate the flatworm or other parasite, just leave me a comment below the video. I read all of them. Thank you very much for watching to the end, and I wish you a good hunt. Bye bye.